Hey y'all, today I'm doing a huge collab. It's a 7-layer Mexican style pizza, but I'm not doing 7 layers. I'm doing a couple layers, but it's gonna be with 7 other YouTubers, and I'll have their names in the description. We're also gonna mukbang this thing, but the ingredients I'm gonna use is avocado, garlic, jalapeno. I'm going to use some zucchini. Yeah, I'm just making my own way. Some red pepper. Red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, and I'm also going to use a red onion. So you know how we do. We're going to have to get this whole thing started right away. And I'll show you the recipe that I found. And I'm going to use these mini tortillas. They're whole wheat. I don't know. I just wanted that. So I'll show you guys how to prepare it. And then we're going to mukbang that. Yes. First things first, the recipe called for laying our flour tortillas out. Ooh, these are bigger than I thought. And then putting avocado oil. But I only have grapeseed oil at the moment. So I'm going to invest in the avocado oil, but I'm going to put just a thin layer of the grapeseed oil on both sides. So just a thin layer. That way it toasts nice and evenly. And a thin layer. Very nice. Then I'm gonna let it toast total for 10 minutes, but 5 minutes on each side. And then we're gonna move on to our other steps. Now we're going to season the pan with some garlic salt, a little crushed pepper, red pepper, and then we're going to add our veggies. In the meantime, look at how our tortillas came out. Nice and golden. And they're not even done yet. We're going to put them back in the oven again before the dish is over. Oh, I changed my mind. I think I'm going to do the refried beans by itself. I'm using vegetable refried beans. All right, guys, I know I said I was gonna wait until the mukbang to tell you who it is, but that we're doing the 7-way collab, but I might as well tell you now. You got Big Belly Bob and Miss Shane, Queen Sugar _ kingbear, Sharasha, Real Girl Food Worlds, Angel's Army, Rodney and Jonelle, and none other than Be the Difference Clothing. That's 7 of us. And I'll tell you the story of how this happened at the mukbang. Hey! Saw me cook this thing. Now we're going to taste this thing. But before we do that, I want to remind you of the people that I'm doing this collab with. It's Big Belly Bob and Miss Shane, Queen Sugar _ kingbears,
You also have Rodney and Jonelle. Then you have Sriracha, Real Girl, Food World, Angels Army, and then myself. That should be everybody. If I missed you or if I missed anyone, don't charge it to my mind, but go head down and look at the description. So, this is the first time I've ever made a Mexican pizza, or my way of doing it. I have toppings right here. I have avocado and olives. And we used vegetable refried beans. We used Southwest salsa. And then, of course, I had the mixture of veggies that I usually do. Then I want to try this. I was holding on just to try it with you guys. I've never tried this before, but it's kettle style chips and cooked in avocado oil, jalapeno flavor by Good Health. So I want to try it just to see what it tastes like. And of course, for my beverage, I have some water. And let me tell you how this all started, right? So that's a good chip. Has a good crunch. I like it. So anyway, this is soft. I like my food to be firm, but I'm going to eat it anyway. Oh, I think that there's some firmness down there. Okay. Some firmness down there. So, all right. So listen, I had just gotten off of Hello World, and then I was just, trying to edit some videos, and then, YouTube recommends channels to watch. And so I saw that Big Belly Bob was doing his 900 subscriber celebration, and they were making pumpkins, or like crafting them or whatever, which, by the way, I've never done before. Where you hollow out the pumpkin and then you put faces on it and stuff like that. Yeah, don't be surprised. It's the first time I've ever did it. I mean, I've never done it. So, all right, good. We got the first slice. The first slice is always the hardest one. There we go. So this is what it looks like, y'all. Still stuck. Bam. Isn't that cute? It's 3 layers. I went ahead and put another layer on. I'm going to put some olives on top of this one slice. So anyway, I was like, okay, let me go in the chat and just say congratulations and see what they're doing. So that was the first time I ever got a chance to be in their chat, which was really cool. So I saw their pumpkins that they made, and it was cool. And then later on in the chat, they were like, "Oh, does anybody want to do a collab?" I was like, "Shoot, I'm down." Angel's Army is in there if I didn't mention him. I was like, "I'm down." So it turns out that part of the collab, we are doing this Mexican pizza, our version, our style. It's good. I recommend you guys try it. It's very good. I think it's extremely good because that Southwest salsa is hitting the spot real good. The refried beans, you don't even taste it. So if you don't even like refried beans, you have this Southwest salsa to kill the taste. Let me tell you, it pays to be, supportive. Okay. You never know who you end up meeting. You never end up knowing what you end up doing. And like I said, I'm just minding my business and just perusing YouTube. And so I ended up there, And this is how it came about. So everybody's video that you see will be about a Mexican pizza their way. Mm. Mm. The avocado did a good thing. And there's a little crunch. I have a little crunch. Oh, and the tortilla that I use is whole wheat. The avocado, nice. And that's how this came about. So I like it. Sorry if I'm crunching in your ear. I don't like to do that. I don't like messy. So I'm going to go ahead and use my fork. If I can get it. Mm. Mm. And I forsook the cheese. I didn't want to put any cheese on it. But it still came out nice. I'm not sure. Well, I can't remember if we said we were going to challenge people. But I'm going to challenge anyway. Jill's Comfort Zone. Because I know you like to cook. Stephanie 50 Climbing. Life with Nicole Marie. Gigi's Gluten-Free Lab. You know, my wild cards. NQ's World. Reborn Artistlyfe. Jazzy V. This is something that you guys can make. It's so much fun and it was good. I'm not going to eat the rest of this one here, but I wanted to try it with you. It tastes good. For my first go round, I did pretty good. Don't y'all think? Let me show you. You see that steam still rising, right? You see that steam still rising. So try this out for yourself. Again, shout outs to Big Belly Bob for putting this all together. Miss Shane, nice to meet you. Real Girl, Food Worlds, nice to meet you. Shiracha, good to see you. Angel's Army, you know I already know you. Rodney and Janelle, good to meet you as well. And who that matched? And Queen Sugar _ King Bears. It was also nice to meet you guys. Hope to see you in the future. And my name is Joy from Be The Difference Clothing. If you ever want to get to know anything about myself or the channel, click on some videos, watch some challenges. And if you need to get inspiration, shop BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. Good night, guys. Good morning or good afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. Have a good one.